watching the water rise above the kitchen floor, but I'm paralyzed just staring at the lock on the front door. You packed your bags in silence while the rain began to pour, and left me in a room where we don't matter anymore. Every single memory we built inside these walls is floating right past me as the heavy ceiling falls. I reach out for your hand, but I'm just grabbing at the air, gasping for a version of you that is no longer there. It's a terrifying feeling when the current gets too strong and you realize you've been fighting for a ghost town all along. The anchors in my chest are pulling me straight down, and there is no one left to save me in this abandoned town. And now I'm drowning, slowly sinking in the deep, choking on the promises that you chose not to keep. The water's filling up my lungs, it's freezing and it's gray, washing on the brightest parts of who we were away. I try to swim to safety, try to break through to the light, but I am losing all my oxygen in the middle of the night. Oh, the surface is too far away, the waves are crashing holy, and I'm just looking at the dark, drowning slowly. I can see your silhouette standing safely on the shore, looking back at me, but you don't care to fight no more. You're breathing easy now, you've got your feet upon the sand, while I am losing everything away from solid land. Did it happen in a second? Did the levee slowly break? Or did you plan the flood from every promise that you fake? It's a lonely place to die when you're surrounded by the past, watching the remains of us dissolve away so fast. Yeah, the current in my veins is getting way too strong, and I finally admit that I am entirely in the wrong. The anchors in my chest are pulling me straight down, and there is no one left to save me in this abandoned town. And now I'm drowning, slowly sinking in the deep, choking on the promises that you chose not to keep. The water's filling up my lungs, it's freezing and it's gray, washing all the brightest parts of who we were away. I try to swim to safety, try to break through to the light, but I am losing all my oxygen in the middle of the night. Oh, the surface is too far away, the waves are crashing holy, and I'm just looking at the dark, drowning slowly. I'm letting go of everything, I'm letting go of breath, replaying our final fight, completely half to death. The pressure in the deep is holding tight around my throat, sinking like a stone inside a broken wooden boat. I wanted to be your anchor, wanted to be your home, but I just became the reason that you left me all alone. Because I'm drowning slowly, way down in the deep, just crying over secrets that my heart was forced to keep. The waters in my lungs is so heavy and it's cold, breaking every single rule of love we used to hold. No more fighting the tide, no more tears to hide, just the deep blue gray washing me away. I can't read perfume, just a faint whisper of the wood smoke and rain, a ghost of a feeling, a shadow of pain. I tried to recall the exact shade of your eyes when we sat on the hood under midsummer skies, but the colors are washing right out of the frame, and my throat is forgetting the shape of your name. It's a terrifying thing how the sharp edges blur, how easily us turns right back into her. I'm fighting the current, I'm holding my breath, but watching you vanish is slow motion death. 'Cause you're fading like a memory, slipping like sand, right through the spaces of my trembling hand. A beautiful picture left out in the sun, bleaching to white now that everything's done. Oh, I reach for your outline, but touch only air. I look at your side of the bed, you're not there. The deeper I fall, the less I can see. You're fading, you're fading, like a memory of me. I drove past the diner where we used to meet. They repainted the walls and they changed up the street. It feels like a movie I watched long ago, a fictional story of people I know. Did we really laugh until both of us cried, or is that just a lie from the lonely inside? The details are bleeding, the canvas is old, and the warmth that we built is now bitterly cold. It's a terrifying thing how the sharp edges blur, how easily us turns right back into her. I'm fighting the current, I'm holding my breath, but watching you vanish is a slow motion death. 'Cause you're fading like a memory, slipping like sand, right through the spaces of my trembling hand. A beautiful picture left out in the sun, bleaching to white now that everything's done. Oh, I reach for your outline, but touch only air. I look at your side of the bed, you're not there. The deeper I fall, the less I can see. You're fading, you're fading, like a memory of me. I'm desperately trying to hold on to the spark before the last ember goes black in the dark. Don't wanna forget how you felt on my skin, or the beautiful mess of the state we were in. The time is a thief and it's erasing the track, and there's no rewinding to bring it all back. Spaces of my trembling hand, a beautiful picture left out in the sun, bleaching to white now that everything's done. Oh, I reach for your outline, but touch only air. I look at your side of the bed, you're not there. The deeper I fall, the less I can see. You're fading, you're fading, like a memory of me. On the glass, a footprint in the snow. The harder I pull, the faster you go, and gone. Just a memory. I found your old jacket in the back of the room, but it's losing the scent of your favorite perfume. Just a faint whisper of the wood smoke and rain, a ghost of a feeling, a shadow of pain. I tried to recall the exact shade of your eyes when we sat on the hood under midsummer skies, but the colors are washing right out of the frame, and my throat is forgetting the shape of your name. It's a terrifying thing how the sharp edges blur, how easily us turns right back into her. I'm fighting the current, I'm holding my breath, but watching you vanish is a slow motion death. 'Cause you're fading like a memory, slipping like sand right through the spaces of my trembling hand. A beautiful picture left out in the sun, bleaching to white now that everything's done. Oh, I reach for your outline, but touch only air. I look at your side of the bed, you're not there. The deeper I fall, the less I can see. You're fading, you're fading like a memory of me. I drove past the diner where we used to meet. They repainted the walls and they changed up the street. It feels like a movie I watched long ago, a fictional story of people I know. Did we really laugh until both of us cried, or is that just a lie from the lonely inside? The details are bleeding, the canvas is old, and the warmth that we built is now bitterly cold. It's a terrifying thing how the sharp edges blur, how easily us turns right back into her. I'm fighting the current, I'm holding my breath, but watching you vanish is a slow motion death. 'Cause you're fading like a memory, slipping like sand right through the spaces of my trembling hand. A beautiful picture left out in the sun, bleaching to white now that everything's done. Oh, I reach for your outline, but touch only air. I look at your side of the bed, you're not there. The deeper I fall, the less I can see. You're fading, you're fading like a memory of me. I'm desperately trying to hold on to the spark before the last ember goes black in the dark. Don't wanna forget how you felt on my skin, or the beautiful mess of the state we were in. But time is a thief, and it's erasing the track, and there's no rewinding to bring it all back. Cause you're fading like a memory, slipping like sand right through the spaces of my trembling hand. A beautiful picture left out in the sun, bleaching to white now that everything's done. Oh, I reach for your outline, but touch only air. I look at your side of the bed, you're not there. The deeper I fall, the less I can see. You're fading, you're fading like a memory of me. Just a smudge on the glass, a footprint in snow. The harder I pull, the faster you go. Going, gone, just a memory. Just a memory. I'm still standing in the exact same spot on the rug where you pulled away from our very last hug. My jacket is half on, my car keys in my hand. stuck in a reality I still don't understand. The front door is wide open, letting in the freezing air, but I can't find the strength to turn and close it from there. My muscles are like stone, my blood is turning to ice, paying for the crime of loving you twice. They say the body reacts when the trauma's too deep, shutting down the systems that it needs to sleep. I wanna scream your name, wanna tear this room apart, but the frost is already settled right over my heart. And I've got a paralyzed emotion locked inside my chest, a sudden heavy stillness that won't let me get no rest. I can't cry a single tear, I can't even make a sound, just a statue of a lover that you left to be found. The world is moving fast, but I am frozen in the frame, trapped inside the second that you forgot my name. Oh, the shock is setting in and the sky is turning gray. Paralyzed emotion from the day you walked away. A car horn blows outside, the clock keeps moving on, but my mind is completely stuck on the fact that you were gone. I try to lift my foot to take a step toward the bed, but gravity is holding down on every word you said. It's over, I'm sorry, it loops inside my brain like a broken record skipping on the track of my pain. I'm a prisoner in my skin, a shadow on the wall, watching the remains of my whole life fall. Yeah, the system goes cold when the damage is too deep, leaving no more promises for my soul to keep. I wanna run after you, wanna beg you not to part, but the frost is already settled right over my heart. And I've got a paralyzed emotion locked inside my chest, a sudden heavy stillness that won't let me get no rest. I can't cry a single tear, I can't even make a sound, just a statue of a lover that you left to be found. The world is moving fast, but I am frozen in the frame, trapped inside the second that you forgot my name. Oh, the shock is setting in and the sky is turning gray. Paralyzed emotion from the day you walked away. Is this what it feels like when a spirit finally breaks, when you run completely out of the energy it takes? I'm not angry, I'm not screaming, I'm not punching at the wall, I'm just entirely hollowed out, waiting for the fall. A physical numbness taking over my veins, until not a single piece of who I was remains. Cause I got a paralyzed emotion locked inside my chest, just a cold and heavy stillness that won't let music at anymore, without the algorithm tracking my tears down to the floor. The smart playlist we built together is sitting at the top, a digital landmine of memories that I can't seem to stop. I hit shuffle hoping for a track that doesn't bleed, but the radio knows exactly what my broken pieces need. Track one is the summer night we stayed up in your car. Track two is the morning that you told me we went too far. It's a cruel kind of magic how a melody can hold a moment that was warm before the winter turned it cold. I'm skipping through the tracks, but I'm running out of air, because every single chorus says you're no longer there. And it's a heavy rotation set is spinning in my mind, playing back the beautiful things that we left behind. I'm stuck on a loop of the night you walked out, turned up the full volume in a shadow of doubt. Yeah, the grief is on repeat and the volume is high, choking on the bridges of our very last goodbye. Oh, I try to change the station, try to find a brand new groove, but this heavy rotation sadness is too loud to move. I went into the grocery store to get away from the sound, but the overhead speakers had another trap to be found. That acoustic indie song you used to hum while you cooked, it caught me in the aisle and I was completely hooked. I froze by the coffee blender, staring at the floor, remembering the way you laughed behind our apartment door. The stranger next to me asked if I was feeling okay. I just shook my head and let the music wash me away. It's a cruel kind of magic how a chord progression knows exactly where the damage is and how the bleeding grows. I'm skipping through the seconds, but I'm running out of air, because every single lyric says you're no longer there. And it's a heavy rotation sound is spinning in my mind, playing back the beautiful things that we left behind. I'm stuck on a loop of the night you walked out, turned up to full volume in a shadow of doubt. Yeah, the grief is on repeat and the volume is high, choking on the bridges of our very last goodbye. Oh, I try to change the station, try to find a brand new groove, but this heavy rotation sadness is too loud to move. Static in my headphones, static in my chest, this constant wall of sound won't let me get no rest. I wanna delete the audio, I wanna mute the pain, I wanna erase the soundtrack of us dancing in the rain, but the vinyl of my heart has a deep unhealing scratch, skipping on the final words we could never match. Behind, I'm stuck on a loop of the night you walked out, turned up to full volume in a shadow of doubt. The track is indie, the silence is loud. I'm standing alone in a musical cloud, on repeat every day, every week. Heavy rotation, sad not my favorite music app anymore, without the algorithm tracking my tears down to the floor. The smart playlist we built together is sitting at the top, a digital landmine of memories that I can't seem to stop. I hit shuffle hoping for a track that doesn't bleed, but the radio knows exactly what my broken pieces need. Track 1 is the summer night we stayed up in your car. Track 2 is the morning that you told me we went too far. It's a cruel kind of magic how a melody can hold a moment that was warm before the winter turned you cold. I'm skipping through the tracks, but I'm running out of air, because every single chorus says you're no longer there. And it's a heavy rotation, sadness spinning in my mind, playing back the beautiful things that we left behind. I'm stuck on a loop of the night you walked out, turned up to full volume in a shadow of doubt. Yeah, the grief is on repeat and the volume is high, choking on the bridges of our very last goodbye. Oh, I try to change the station, try to find a brand new groove, but this heavy rotation sadness is too loud to move. I went into the grocery store to get away from the sound, but the overhead speakers had another trap to be found. That acoustic indie song you used to hum while you cooked, it caught me in the aisle and I was completely hooked. I froze by the coffee blender, staring at the floor, remembering the way you left behind our apartment door. The stranger next to me asked if I was feeling okay. I just shook my head and let the music wash me away. Yeah, it's a cruel kind of magic how a chord progression knows exactly where the damage is and how the bleeding grows. I'm skipping through the seconds, but I'm running out of air, because every single lyric says you're no longer there. And it's a heavy rotation, sadness spinning in my mind, playing back the beautiful things that we left behind. I'm stuck on a loop of the night you walked out, turned up to full volume in a shadow of doubt. Yeah, the grief is on repeat and the volume is high, choking on the bridges of our very last goodbye. Oh, I try to change the station, try to find a brand new groove, but this heavy rotation sadness is too loud to move. Static in my headphones, static in my chest, this constant wall of sound won't let me get no rest. I want to delete the audio, I want to mute the pain, I want to erase the soundtrack of us dancing in the rain, but the vinyl of my heart has a deep unhealing scratch, skipping on the final words we could never match. And it's a heavy rotation, sadness spinning in my mind, just playing back the beautiful things that we left behind. I'm stuck on a loop of the night you walked out, turned up to full volume in a shadow of doubt. The track is ending, the silence is loud, I'm standing alone in the musical cloud, on repeat every day, every week. Heavy rotation sadness, yeah, heavy rotation sadness, and the song never changes. open up the chat just to feel you near, reading the words that used to taste so clear. You typed out laughter from a Tuesday night, back when our future was a burning light. But now the text box is a hollow space, no typing bubble left to take its place. Just a blank horizon where you used to be, a quiet execution of our history. I watch the gray checks waiting for the blue, sending out prayers that never get to you. The signal's strong but the connection's dead, and there's a cold finality inside my head. 'Cause it says last seen at a specific time, the exact moment that you cease to be mine. A timestamp on the day the bleeding started, the minute that the ghosts of us departed. Now I'm staring at a screen that will never change. Two people who love now suddenly strange. You went offline and pulled the lever, leaving me with the status of last seen forever. I check your profile just to find a trace, but you removed the photo of your smiling face. It's just a gray silhouette where you used to smile. I've been staring at the shadow for a long, long while. My friends all tell me I should block the feed, that looking at your absence is a graphic bleed. But it's the only proof I have that you were real, before you went on to everything I feel. I watch the gray checks waiting for the blue, sending out prayers that never get to you. The signal's strong but the connection's dead, and there's a cold finality inside my head. 'Cause it says last seen at a specific time, the exact moment that you ceased to be mine. A timestamp on the day the bleeding started, the minute that the ghosts of us departed. Now I'm staring at a screen that will never change. Two people who love now suddenly strange. You went offline and pulled the lever, leaving me with the status of last seen forever. Were you sitting on your bed when you hit delete? Was your heart racing fast or a steady beat? Did you hesitate at all before you closed the door? Or was I just a habit you didn't need anymore? You went dark and left me in the dark. Of us departed. Now I'm staring at a screen that will never change. Two people who love now suddenly strange. You went offline and pulled the lever, leaving me with the status of last seen forever. No green dot, no status update, just the cold clock of fate. Last seen at 3:14. Last seen forever. The street lights are bleeding through the window blinds, tracing patterns on the floor of everything we left behind. It's 12 o'clock sharp and the shadows start to grow, bringing back the memories of the love we used to know. I'm holding the glass that's as cold as your goodbye, staring at just a lonely fool staring at a blank wall. I can fight the ghost of us during the bright daylight, but I lose the battle every time it turns to night. And I've got those midnight blues washing over my skin, wondering how a love so sweet could ever end. The clock keeps ticking, but my mind is standing still, drowning in a sorrow that a bottle cannot kill. Yeah, the darkness is a river, and it's pulling me down. The loneliest soul in this sleepy little town. All the stars are looking down, and they're weeping for me too. Stuck here in the dark with these midnight blues. I can still smell your perfume on the pillow to my right. A beautiful torment in the middle of the night. I turn to my side and I reach across the space, but my fingers only meet the ghost of your embrace. Are you sleeping soundly in a brand new bed, or are the same old promises running through your head? It's a cruel kind of magic how the midnight hour knows exactly how to make sure that the bleeding never slows. Yeah, when the sun goes down, the armor starts to fall, and I'm just a broken piece of clay with no defense at all. I can't pretend I'm doing fine during the bright daylight, but I lose the battle every time it turns to night. And I've got those midnight blues washing over my skin, wondering how a love so sweet could ever end. The clock keeps ticking, but my mind is standing still, drowning in a sorrow that a bottle cannot kill. Yeah, the darkness is a river, and it's pulling me down. Oh, the loneliest soul in this sleepy little town. All the stars are looking down, and they're weeping for me too. Stuck here in the dark with these midnight blues. 12:31, then it's 2 a.m. Replaying the moment you said we couldn't even be friends. 3 a.m. hits and the rain begins to fall, like a soundtrack to the wreckage of it all. By 4 in the morning, I am completely on my knees, begging the night to give me just a second of peace. Because I've got those midnight blues washing over my skin, just wondering how a love so beautiful could ever end. The clock keeps ticking, but my mind is standing still, left with a broken heart that time alone won't heal. 5 a.m.'s coming, the sky is turning gray, but the darkness in my chest is never going away. Still blue, still broken, every word of your goodbye keeps hanging in the air. Midnight blues. Sitting in the dark while the hard drive starts to hum, staring at the empty space where we completely froze and went numb. I've been running all the diagnostics, searching for the error code, trying to find the exact line that made our love explode. We had an unbroken circuit, we had a flawless design, until you went and severed your connection from mine. Now the screen is filling up with warnings flashing bright, and I am losing all my data in the middle of the night. It's a catastrophic failure when the heart begins to fail, leaving no backup copy, no paper trail. I try to force a reboot, I try to clear the cache, but I'm just standing by and waiting for the final crash. And now it's a system crash, blue screen in my mind, corrupting every beautiful thing that we left behind. The memory sectors are starting to bleed, erasing the only love that I'll ever need. I'm trapped in a loop of your very last word, the most painful sound that my ears ever heard. Oh, the power is dropping, the damage is deep, a total system crash over a promise you couldn't keep. I trace the cold metallic edges of my laptop keys, remembering the nights you used to hold me just to please. Now the algorithm's broken, it doesn't recognize my face, just a blank directory inside an empty storage space. Did you plan the virus? Did you write the bad command? Or did we just overload a machine we didn't understand? It's a modern kind of madness when your worldview goes black and you realize there's no reset button to take you back. Yeah, it's a catastrophic failure when the heart begins to fail, leaving me stranded out here beyond the firewall gate. I try to force a reboot, I try to clear the cache, but I'm just standing by and watching the final crash. And now it's a system crash, blue screen in my mind, corrupting every beautiful thing that we left behind. The memory sectors are starting to bleed, erasing the only love that I'll ever need. I'm trapped in a loop of your very last word, the most painful sound that my ears ever heard. Oh, the power is dropping, the damage is deep, a total system crash over a promise you couldn't keep. Fatal exception at line 44, right where you walked out and slammed the front door. I can't retrieve the files, I can't restore the system frame. Everything I touch just defaults back to your name. The cooling fans screaming, the temperature is high as I watch the remaining pieces of our history die. Because it's a system crash, just a blue screen in my mind. Look at all the broken data that we left behind. The memory sectors have completely gone gray, washing the ghost of your touch far away. Hard drive failure, connection lost, counting up the final cost. No signal found, the lines go dead, everything you ever said deleted. System crash. Yeah, a total system can feel the tilt of the floorboards beneath my feet as the cold dark water spills out onto the street. We built this love like an empire made of steel and stone, never thinking we'd end up stranded, freezing and alone. The first crack appeared in the middle of July, but we ignored the warning signs and looked up at the sky. Now the waves are crashing hard against the bedroom door, and the lifeboats we saved are washed away on the shore. It's a terrifying thing to watch the heavy timbers break, realizing there is nothing left for our hands to take. I wanted to captain us safely into the light, but we're going down completely in the middle of the night, and we are just sinking ships in a pitch black sea, drowning in the wreckage of what we used to be. I'm pulling on the lines, but the canvas is torn, left entirely helpless in the eye of the storm. You're slipping from my fingers as the deck begins to rise. I can see the final goodbye flashing in your eyes. Oh, the ocean is swallowing the promises we made as the last little spark of our history starts to fade. I'm standing at the highest point, looking at the deep, guarding all the secrets that my heart was forced to keep. I can see your silhouette drifting miles away on a raft, while I am stuck inside the freezing water of the shaft. Did you push me overboard, or did I choose to fall? Or did the weight of our pride simply ruin it all? It's a long way down to the bottom of the sea, where the ghost of our love will always belong to me. Yeah, the heavy timbers are splintering into the dark, leaving not a single trace of our beautiful spark. I wanted to captain us safely into the light, but we're going down completely in the middle of the night, and we are just sinking ships in a pitch black sea, drowning in the wreckage of what we used to be. I'm pulling on the lines, but the canvas is torn, left entirely helpless in the eye of the storm. You're slipping from my fingers as the deck begins to rise. I can see the final goodbye flashing in your eyes. Oh, the ocean is swallowing the promises we made as the last little spark of our history starts to fade. SOS on the radio, but nobody is online. Just a faint and dying signal from a long lost time. The water's rising up to my neck, freezing my breath, replaying the moment you walked out completely to death. I would have gone down with the captain, would have died for your name, but you left the vessel early and left me with the blame. 'cause we are just sinking ships in a pitch black sea, drowning in the heavy wreckage of what we used to be. I'm pulling on the lines, but the canvas is completely torn, left alone here to freeze in the eye of the storm. Going under now, the water's too deep, no more promises for either of us to keep. The deck disappears, the lights fade out, drowned in the ocean of our own doubt. Sinking ships, yeah, we're just sinking.